Hi everybody, it's me, AJ Coleman, author of the Undead Season series. This is book 1. This is Undead Season. And the first question that I wanted to answer was about the cover. And I designed the cover, and I wanted to have fingernails, but they looked too creepy. My first mock-up of the cover, it just didn't work. So he's not very zombie-ish. He kind of is. He's kind of bald. You can't really tell. Anyways, I kind of wanted it to be unable. You couldn't really tell if he was reaching for you, like, oh, I want to eat you, or if he's saying, help me. You can't really tell. So it's whatever you want it to be. Really. I promised that you would get to see my, this is the cover. This is obviously not how large the novel will be, but this is the sample. It's just a poster of what the cover is looking like so far. It's just a red brain, but it's a really disgusting red. It's very dark. You can't really tell in this video, I don't think. But it's like a very dark red and kind of crimsony, and it's very bloody looking. And I really like the stringy brain matter. You can't really tell, but there's some stringy stuff here that I really like. So that's the working cover for Rebirth. And I have just a couple of questions that I was going to answer. Will there be any new characters that we will meet in Rebirth? Yes, you will get to meet at least one new character. I'm sorry, I'm tired. And this new character is somebody very interesting, and I'm excited because I've written up his character analysis and I'm just now putting him in. So I had to change some things around. I'm having to actually change the ending of this book because I've added this new character. And the next question is, how did you begin writing Undead Season? Did you just imagine it? The character's up. No. I actually had a dream in December of 2010 about zombies. We were in a big city, and I was scared because I didn't know where I was. Because I don't live in a big city, and this was a huge city with huge buildings everywhere. And I remember being terrified, and I remember being with a brother and sister, and they were scared and crazy, and there was a good guy there. He was actually a zombie, and this was Thomas, of course, that you met at the end of Undead Season. And he is not a zombie, like he's not going to eat your brains. He's a good zombie, quote unquote, if there is such a thing. And he is... whenever I woke up, I wrote all this stuff down and the descriptions of everybody. And I remember the boy was quirky. Everything he said was quirky. He looked quirky. He was really unique looking, and he was precious and cute. And the girl was really sad looking. Her eyes were sad, and she was kind of everyday. And she wasn't somebody I really wanted to hang out with. She was boring looking. Just not. She didn't look like she had too much personality. But I liked her for some reason. I remember feeling protective towards her. And the third character, Thomas, of course, he was very attractive, and I knew that Sophia had a thing for him. You could tell that he had a thing for her too. But I couldn't really tell too much about it because he was very protective towards everybody. But Sophia totally had the hots for him, and he was the color. If you took my skin tone and you made paint with it, and you mixed 1 or 2 drops of a mint green in it and just had it stirred up, that was the color of him. That was the way I described him in my notes the next day. So, yeah. So I didn't just make them up. They were in my dream. So I guess my conscience made them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where they came from, because they weren't people that I know in real life. They weren't actors, really. Thomas did look a little bit like a couple of different actors combined, but I don't know. I don't know. The only character that is based on a real person, is Patrick. Patrick is based on my friend Will, and Will knows this. I actually told him before the book was published, and he looks a little bit like Will. And Patrick is actually one of my favorite characters in the book. He has been. Patrick's going to have some interesting things happen to him in Rebirth, and that's all. I have some more questions, but to be honest, I don't feel like answering them right now. I'm kind of tired of answering it because this is the second time that I've made this video, and that's it. Anyway, so if you want to ask me any questions, if you have anything you want to say, if you want to talk about the zombie apocalypse, if you want to tell me your zombie plans, I would love to hear it. Why don't you leave a comment below, or go to my Twitter or my Facebook page, or you can email me. Either way, I would love to talk to you, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for reading my book and watching my video. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.